Y'all doing good? Y'all living? Y'all vibing? Hi Jello, hi Tisby, hi Lol, hi Sergio, hi Mary, hi Jello, hi everybody. Oh god. Long time no speak. Long time no hear from me. I know. Shit, I apologize. I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a shit ton, to be honest. Thank you, Sergio. Yeah, no, it's, y'all, I've been busy. I've been busy as hell. How y'all doing? Hey. Yeah, I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot. Goodness, thank you, Sergio. Yeah, I've been busy. I've been doing a whole bunch. Let's talk for a while. Hi, Shuichi. Hi. Let's talk. Okay, my stream does work. Hi. Hello. How are you? Dog, hi key. I'm tired. Okay, now before you start throwing things, hold on. I don't think it works. Give me a moment. Bear with me. Please bear with me. Why is it doing this? Why does it always do this to me? Hold on. Okay. Does that work? Thank you, Sergio. Thank you. Okay, now I think it works. Now I think it works. Hi! Hi! This shit. I've been working. I've been working a lot. Thank you, Sergio. Thank you. Fuck. I can't spoil anything, but I've been working. Ow! I've been working pretty hard. I wanna say oh, I can say this. So far I have I think 2.5 chapters done. Yeah, and I'm going to my plan is to release it first as a as just like a written novel. Just a written novel. So I can, so I can just write shit first, you dig? Oh. Write shit first, not make myself want to jump off a cliff, the fun stuff. The fun stuff. God damn, dog, I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I've been nonstop working on commissions and on this and on a couple of other projects. Oh, Christ, it's a lot. It's a lot. Girl, I get you. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. But I am going to draw. I am going to draw here. Just a little bit. Thank you, lol. Hi. I'm writing all my novel ideas with pen and paper. Girl, I don't even know how I managed to start writing a novel. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. Damn, fuck! I was gonna say... I was gonna say that, I was always the- Ow! Ah! Alright, Bread. Hi, Bread. How you doing, Bread? How you doing? I was gonna say that- Hi, Bread. I was gonna say that, my sister- Hello. Okay. Alright, y'all. I was gonna say my sister was always the one who was reading a shit ton of books all the time since I grew up. The one who was writing poetry and doing all of that, right? And I find it hilarious that I'm going to author and publish a book before she does. Right, sure, manga, right, because she started drawing first, too, but I kept it, right, but I don't think she was gonna make a manga anytime soon. Dog, if I beat her to writing a novel, that's just funny. I'm gonna have the time of my life. Maybe, I'm hoping, actually, that this will kind of, like, motivate her to finish her novel, because she hasn't, she hasn't done it, you know, she hasn't done it, and I know that that's what she likes to do, so I'm hoping that if I do it, I, you know, me who doesn't read! Ow, thank you! Me who doesn't read. Thank you. I'm hoping that me that doesn't read, and doesn't like books, to be honest, can do it, and then it'll motivate her to do it herself, too. That's my only hope. Spade, can you drop the link for the first book? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me grab that. Hold on. I have the, where is it? It's somewhere. I had to take it down from, Tappa's because they were trying to take the book down on Amazon, so that kind of sucked, but, problem solved now. Problem solved. I didn't realize, that book publishing was going to be complicated, but I've never done it before, so I'm gonna give myself a pass, because how the fuck was I supposed to know? But, no, yeah, golly. I'm hoping, you know what, it's been a minute, I'll take it. But, like I was saying, I'm hoping that me doing this, honestly, I do a lot of stuff just because, you know, because I want to, because it's something that I want to do, or I just have an idea or something. But, like, a lot of the time, I know somebody else who is doing it, or wanted to do it, and I hope that I can be a little bit of inspiration and motivation, even if it's competition-wise, to get them to do what they want to do with their lives. In this instance, it would be, my sister. I really, really would love and hope and wish that she does what she wants to do with her life. You know, it's already hard enough to find something that you like a lot of the time. Because not everybody, you know, has specific hobbies and such, you know. Not everybody's got hobbies and shit, but it's important to have shit that you like, shit that makes you happy, you know? My bad. I keep adjusting my glasses. You don't have a trainer pass yet? Doc, I don't know. I set it up last time, and honestly, like, I was hoping that y'all could just, you know, y'all could just have at it. I forget whose idea it originally was, but for everyone who, you know, for everyone who likes Pokemon, it's in the chat. It's there. Go, Jello, go. I wish you well. I wish you luck. Let's see here if I can... There's a sketch here that I was working on. Let me pull it up. Okay. Doop. There we go. But Bun Bun's been working. Bun Bun's been working a lot. It just, it's a little tiring. But, you know, I'm having fun. I'm having a good time, and I'm enjoying myself, and I'm learning more about just things in general. It's always nice. But no, yeah. I hope to be the most annoying motivator on the planet at the very least. Because if I can help it, I'll see if I can land somebody, a hobby. A hobby. I feel like that's the best thing to do. Let's see here, there we go. Okay. Now I got it, okay. I knew something wasn't working. But no, yeah, I'm just... Dog, I'm not gonna lie, I've been working on a commission for the last, I didn't even fucking know how long. I had to take a lot of breaks because my family came to visit me for my birthday, and I was very happy about it. It was an excursion, to be sure, but a fun one, at least. And then I lost the file. Well, I didn't lose it. It crashed on me. Then I had to start from scratch, but, you know, that's how life goes. That's how life is. Get a job, Breadman? That's crazy. Cash me or you're banned. Alright. I missed y'all. Y'all are wonderful people. Goodness. But yeah, no, shit, I needed a break. I needed a break, so I came to do what I do best. Talk to y'all. Y'all are my break. Y'all are my break. Ironically enough, a lot of people have streaming as a job, and I'm, I guess, doing it part-time, I suppose? I wouldn't say part-time. I don't see it as a job regardless, but I don't see a lot of shit as a job, so fuck it, we ball. Right? Shoot. But no, yeah. Case in point, a lot of work going into, well, this. There's not really much else to say in that respect. Just excited. I am excited. Because I'm doing something that I like. That, again, I would never in my life have imagined I would be doing. Oh, yes? Okay, let me make sure that it, works. Hold on. Okay, alright. Where's the... There it is, okay. Goodness. My bad, y'all. It's been a minute since I streamed. I'm a little slow. I got it. I got it. There we go. I got paid last week and instantly bought Minecraft. That's a good fucking choice. That's a very good choice. I miss this model, honestly. It's like it was the original one. It's my bread and butter. It's the first time. Golly, it was a pain to rig. I'm not gonna lie, but whoo-wee. Wrong one. But, no, yeah, golly. I can sit here and tell y'all just to, like, what extent, dog, y'all remember when y'all were in school and there was fucking, y'all did the fucking, I don't know if y'all ever did it, but I'm pretty sure most people did, the fucking reading logs? I faked that shit till I fucking made it, because, and I'm not one to, like, I'm not one to say, hey, you know, do your, I'm not one to say, skip over your fucking work, right? I'm not. If you're going to do it, there's no point in half-assing it, you might as well, right? But my point is this. My ass, I hated, and actually, I don't think hate is a strong enough word. Loathed. I don't think loathe is a strong enough word. Imagine loathed, hatred, despised, just all combined into one big ball. I very, very, very strongly disliked, to be a little lighter, very strongly, loathed, very strongly disliked, books. I didn't like them. And I think it was just like a product of the fact that, you know, I was being forced to read books that I didn't like. Therefore, you know, if you aren't exposed to something that you like in a certain topic, most of the time you're just going to assume that you don't like it, you know what I mean? And so that's what happened to me, and I'm not gonna say her name, but I can still remember the teacher that fucking ruined reading for me. And this brilliant woman, and I do wish her well, I truly wish her well. You know when you can tell that someone's in a rough spot in their life? And I'm not trying to offend, like, at all. I'm genuinely being serious. Like, you could tell that she was unhappy. But case in point, regardless, she kind of took it out on me and kept trying to get me in trouble, a lot of the school year. And that was one of the things that she could genuinely get me in trouble with, because I was bullshitting to the hardest of its capacity, my reading assignments, because I didn't want to read the stories, because I didn't like the stories. And case in point, a couple years later, as the years go by, I just never went out of my way to read anything, because I didn't like books. Now, the irony is, this didn't stretch to, like, science articles, for example. I will read those things front to fucking back. I love them. I enjoy them, right? I love and enjoy them. Let me fix myself. I'm very small on the screen here. There we go. I love and enjoy them, right? But I can't I can't tell you how much I enjoy just cause science is fun. Science is fucking cool, right? Every other day they're discovering or finding out about the weirdest fucking shit. What the fuck? Dog, you should have done $42 so that it could be for $4.20 or $4.20. Yes. If you're gonna do the number, go the whole way. Dog. You know what though? I'll take the $69.50. That's funny. Thank you, Sergio. Thank you. See, I'm getting better with receiving things. I didn't fuss. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I made a joke to cope. I made a joke to cope and I said thank you. See, I'm making improvements. I'm trying, at least, to make improvements. But, oh, right, getting distracted. Case in point, this beautiful woman, this glorious, wonderful woman, Little Pony Steps, yes, very Little Pony Steps, yes. This woman just ruined any possibility of me liking books, and the only reason that I find it funny, because my sister, like, I was gonna say she used to. No. This woman has a bookshelf. A massive, not one, 2 bookshelves that go up the wall, and she has books in every single one of them, lining this shelf, right? Every single shelf on the bookshelf, fully lined. And to top it all off, not just that, no, she didn't stop there. She also, instead of just putting the books in, you know, getting another shelf, right? Because we were broke at the time. I'm still fucking broke. I always am. It's a personality trait at this point. But, oh, hi, Wolfie. Thank you, Wolfie. Does she have a ladder for the bookshelf? No, this is an older home, so it's not, the walls aren't that high up, but to give you reference, I think we bought the shelf at Walmart, and it was the one that was, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 6 shelves, right? And she didn't stop at having them lined. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you on Ida's face here real quick, okay? So, imagine with me, if you would, the shelves, right? She didn't just have the books like this, right? Imagine this is like 4 books, right? She didn't just have them like that. No. She had too many books. Now, the shelves on the bottom, the shelf on the bottom is sagging like this because of all of the books, because of the sheer weight on both of them. This woman, this wonderful woman, y'all want to know why the other shelves here aren't sagging like this bottom one? Because I can tell you why. Because every single other book, right? Every other book that she had, she didn't have space for it, right? So she just started stacking them sideways on top of other books like that. As many as she could. And I think she has, like, maybe 3, yeah, 2 to 3 stacked on top, depending on, like, the height of the books underneath, right? But she has a whole fucking bunch. And mind you, this is already on 2 shelves, right? This is 2 shelf territory already, right? And she still has, I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. It's those big, massive, blue plastic bins that they sell. Like, the ones where you could probably fit, like, 2 average-sized human bodies, right? Weird measurement, but the reason I say that is because I fit in there twice, and I know I'm not that large as a person, but I'm pretty sure X could fit inside of this bin, and X is 6'1" or 6 feet? I'm not sure. 6 feet. I'll just say 6 feet. And actually, I'm just gonna say 6'1", to spare his pride. Hi, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Hi, Chris. What's up? But it was a large bin, and she still has 2 of those underneath her bed. Just filled to the fucking brim with all of these books, and these aren't paperback books either. These are hardcover books. These are hardcover books, right? Sorry, let me clean Ida's face off. But these are hardcover books, right? So you can imagine just how much she liked to read, and I was the opposite. I strongly disliked reading just in general. I didn't like it. It was never a thing that I enjoyed doing. Never. It was never a thing that I enjoyed doing. Because in my eyes, or in my head, right, it was just, books were something that I didn't like. You have to grow to love things sometimes, right? And it's funny because I would just sit there and listen to music for hours and think up little, like, scenarios and shit in my head, right? That's basically what most people do with a book, right? That is what most people do with a book, I'm pretty sure. They just sit there and they imagine it in their heads, right? And yet, while already doing that, oh, disappointed YouTube is giving the big fuck you to a bunch of channels and deleting them randomly out of nowhere? My VTuber Clips channel got wiped along with the purge? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Chris. I hope you had those videos saved. I know it sucks to get your shit just fucking slapped off the surface of the planet, I know. I'm sorry. Dang, that sucks. But, nope, I didn't. Oh, shit. Well, if they're clipped, then they might still be, like, maybe the creator saw them and put them on their channel. Let's be positive. Let's be positive for Chris. But, there was never any love for books on my end because it was never learned. It was very simply never learned. So, with everything, it got tossed aside, to be honest. I think I missed a spot. There we go. Got tossed aside, never paid any attention to it, until, I want to say, what was it? Was it middle school, or was it... Freshman year of high school, there was one fucking book. One. Mark my words. One. There was one book that I was like, you know what? I have an assignment. Let me just look around the library and get a book that I think I might be interested, and then actually try to read it, right? Now, I don't have trouble with, like, attention span or anything, right? Wanna know what's fucked up? Maybe line or whatever, when it's a normal channel, it gets deleted. Yeah, that's not... I think people are probably abusing their, whatchamacallit, their, You know, people be abusing copyright strikes and shit. Hopefully it doesn't get me, because I don't have those videos saved either. I'd be in the same boat as you, Chris. And I really am sorry, because I lost my fucking commission work a couple days ago, I want to say. But, oh, right, case in point. I go to the library, I get a book, I have an assignment, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, fucking whatever. And I go to read this book, and it was called The Ripper, and actually, I couldn't find this book, and I never was able to finish reading it at the time, because when I was, I want to say, a chapter in, because of this assignment, I moved. Well, I didn't move. They changed the zip code. Not the zip code, they changed the zoning in that area. And I had to go to a new school that was no longer an assignment, and obviously I had to return my library books. And I didn't remember the author for the longest time, but when I did manage to find out the author's name and everything like that, I just couldn't find the book anywhere. I could not find it. Actually, the one who was able to find it for me and gave it to me as a gift was X. We gotta love the husband. Hold on, I have it right here next to me. This book right here was the only book that I ever actually had an interest in, like, reading. That wasn't a manga. Manga is completely different. It's not the same thing. Manga, I was always okay with reading, but I mean specifically books, like novels, chapter novels, like, you know, paragraphs of words. Never my thing, and it was because of that one teacher who decided to try to make my life a living hell. Failed, because I'm a happy bunny, but the attempt was certainly there. But she, oh goodness, it was a time. It was certainly a time. Actually, realistically, would that shadow even... Not shadow, but would that highlight be there? His hair is in the way. Where am I putting the light source? Slightly behind him, so it... Let's block that. There you go. Just a little bit. But, no, yeah. Case in point, with me absolutely hating books, and my sister absolutely adoring books to the grave, and she always wrote poetry, and she always wrote her short little... Ooh, pardon me, I have soda. She always wrote her short little stories. She always did all of that, and I avoided worded books like the plague. And I mean, like, I can't explain to you, like, specifically how much I just went out of my way to not read shit. Case in point, she had a book that she was writing that I read because she's my sister and I support her, right? And I was curious, and she was like, do you want to read it? I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. I get to read it before everybody else does. And I read what she had so far, and it was so good, and she stopped writing it because life got in the way, and I'm hoping that me, who hates books, if I finish writing a novel before she does, right, that she'll get the motivation to do so, because I'm pretty sure that that is what she would enjoy doing with her life, you know what I mean? And, dog, I'm one person. I can't do absolutely everything for everybody all the time, but if your little sibling just suddenly started doing the shit that you liked and you stopped doing it because of X and Y reason, but you still liked it, even if it's through competition, motivation is motivation. I'll take what I can get, you know? I am perfectly happy and content motivating my sister or anybody into doing what they like. You see, it's a trick. It's a trick. I motivate them by doing what they like, right? Before they do. And then, you know, it's fuck it, we ball. And, you know, there we go. Solutions. 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 But case in point, yeah. I did not expect for me to be the one writing anything longer than an email. I am not that person. I know who I am. I was never that person. But now I am. Fucking apparently. And I'm not going to bash on myself for it either. Because things change. Things change. One day you like doing one thing, and then the next day, ice cream on the beach. I don't fucking know. Y'all get what I mean. Y'all get what I mean. I welcome it with open arms because I've just always been a person who wants to do just, I guess it's a sense of expression, but I want to, like, help people as much as I can. And I can't always do a lot because, you know, a lot of stuff in this world takes funding, and funding is one of the things that I lack. But it doesn't mean that I can't try and help in other ways, you know? One of those other ways for me is just doing shit. Because even if I don't motivate somebody, hopefully I write something good enough to, I don't know, inspire an idea in somebody else, or get someone in a better mood, or things like that. Things like that. If I can't do that, you know, ask life. Might not be able to, but statistically, it'll at least happen to one person, even if my writing is shit. Even if my writing is shit. Might get a job application? Hey, good job, Chris. Awesome. I'm proud of you. Good. Yes. Fuck yeah. I am very proud. I am incredibly proud. Remember to do what you like. You might get a job? Well, I mean, yeah, those things do kind of go in hand. They do go hand in hand. I would say go for it, but do keep in mind, I'm not gonna tell you not to do it, naturally. But I will say that don't let yourself stop. If there's something that you want to do, don't let having a job stop you from doing something that you like to do or want to do. I'd say look at a job, unless you like it, that's different. I'd say look at a job in the sense that it is a way to reach your goal as opposed to, you know, a way of life. Again, unless it's something that you like to do. Because I've seen way too many people get stuck working jobs and then they get stuck. They just get stuck. Because it's the first time that they've ever had their own income and they're able to buy things for themselves. And it is fun and it is cool. And it's good for you to have that financial independence. But at the cost of the livelihood and the happiness that you will have in your life, the job isn't that worth it at that point. I want to move out of my parents' house. See, that's good. You have a goal. That's wonderful. I'm so glad you're not just going, I'm gonna get job for money. That's good. I'm proud. Yeah, no. Their house, their rules, fair. But as far as I'm concerned, you're a grown man, and after a certain age, you're just going to want to have your, you're gonna want to have your own, like, place. Just your own area. I am very proud. I fully support. I would absolutely love for you, well, to do that. I don't need this shit in my life. Exactly. Exactly. Just because you're family doesn't mean that you're always gonna get along. That's fair. Not all families get along. Actually, from what I've seen, a lot of families nowadays don't get along at all. But, you know, you can still at least try. You can try and get along with them, but after a certain amount, you need your own space. You need your own space. Because you're not gonna fold to them, they're not gonna fold to you, and it's better to avoid the unnecessary problems, I feel like. That's my opinion. Sorry, this ear cartilage got me up a wall right now, Loki. Further layers. There we go. Goodness. I don't have to sit here filling everything in myself. I probably still will. That's why I looked at an apartment. $540 a month without garbage or electricity included. $540 is pretty fucking good in this economy. That's pretty fucking good. I'm proud. I'm glad. Yes. I fully support. Get out there. Do what you're gonna do. Get your goal done. Because your goal is achievable. Your goal is incredibly achievable. I know, like, independence and shit can get a little scary when it hasn't happened. That happened to me, at least. It feels really weird, and it sucks the first little bit, but after the fact, it's very, well, it's very freeing, if you'd believe it. It's very freeing. But no, yeah, no, shit. Go for it. Go for it. Save up money. Get your stuff together. I fully support. I truly wish you the best. Because I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Of course, shit. Listen. Yes, I'm here for entertainment. Also, I'm here for... Not that my opinion matters, but with all of the negative opinions that are happening in the world right now, I'd like to be a positive one. At the very fucking least. Everything's... You can focus on the bad all fucking day long. And there's always gonna be something to complain about. It doesn't have to be that way all the time. Life sucks sometimes, yes. But even when life sucks, you can find a good way to look at it. It's hard to do. I acknowledge that. But doesn't make it impossible. And if I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna be talking to just in general, anybody can randomly find this video. Or stream, or what have you. If I'm gonna be here, it's gonna be fucking positive, goddammit. It's gonna be positive, so help me. My colorful vocabulary aside, it's going to be positive. I'm not gonna be here and add to all of the negative bullshit happening all the time. We don't need it. Hi, Yuki! What's up? How you doing, girly? You're doing good. I'm over here. This is one of the illustrations that I'm gonna have, because, yes, I'm doing chapter book, but I'm still going to slip little manga. Thank you! Oh my god, yes! I forgot about that entirely. Thank you, Sergio. I'm gonna slip a color, not colored, but I'm gonna slip a couple, correction. I'm gonna slip a couple of, actual illustrations in there. Cause, fuck it, we ball. I forgot how nice it is. I like talking to y'all. Y'all are awesome. And I am very proud of all of you for being good people. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's the neck. Nothing much. Just beat Splatoon 2 and 3 yesterday in the same day. Ah, hold on, let me fucking... shit. I'm proud. Well done. Fucking awesome. I'm glad you had a good day yesterday then, I assume. Shoot. Certainly sounds like you had a good day. Let's see. Okay, then this part here, collar there. There we go. Boop. Let's fill everything in. No spaces. Ah. Doing, like, all of the manga panels last time just made me realize, oh, shit. Life can be so much easier if I, calm down and don't zoom all the way in. And so the furthest I've been zooming in when drawing, like, when doing the line work, about this close. And it has been incredible. It has been a religious experience, almost, if I may say. Very, very silly, very random, but that is something that I learned. It was fun. Splatoon 3 final boss was so weird. Actually, what is the Splatoon 3 final boss? Hold on. I feel like I know, but I need to know if I'm correct. Yes! Okay, alright, yeah. The big boy. Alright. It always reminds me of that, like, the buff teddy bear. Y'all know the one? Like, the buff teddy bear that's, like, it's just a massive hulking body with these small little fists, small little legs, and then this teeny tiny little bean-sized by comparison, head. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, shoot. Let me get in the face first before I start doing all that. Okay. Leave the tiniest little sliver, and then here I'm gonna cut it off. Okay, that's the nose. The nose is on that side, so if the light is coming in from that angle, it should have a little bit here like that, and then this here. Do I want to follow actual lighting rules, or do I just, you know, draw? I feel like... Nah, I'll follow actual lighting rules. Okay. Actually, fuck it, we ball. Gonna leave a little sliver of light on the side and then cut it off. Actually, no. Yes, I will follow lighting rules. I know, I'm indecisive. I'm terribly indecisive. Hover the bear? Or is it hover the bear? Genuine question. Is it hover or hover? One or two? Okay. Like this, and then there we go. And then around. this. Doo-doo. Okay. That part here. Okay, now, yes, but there is a little bit of light there. So I'm just gonna cut it there. Seems good to me. Okay. Hoover? Okay. Hoover. Hoover, like... Wasn't that a president? Wasn't that, like, a US president? Hoover? Am I wrong? I feel like I've heard the name Hoover before. And not because of a vacuum. Actually, is it even a vacuum? Huh. Anyway. Shit. Let's see here. Okay. I am liking this, but I don't like the lighting being that far over onto his face. So I'm going to cut it here, cut it here, cut it here, cut it here. Did that help? It did. Awesome. Cool beans. You vacuumed the bear in the boss fight? Oh! Goodness, listen, I've never played Splatoon. I only ever watched it. So I you know, I'm working on fumes here, basically. I haven't the foggiest. Okay, let's just go here. Yes. What if I just straight do this? Hold on. I'm trying to... lighting. Actually, hold that thought. If those are the darkest points, I can leave that separate. And then when I do... Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me just triangle the nose here. Alright. I have an idea. If that's... Yeesh, what is that? Shading. Hold on. I gotta figure this out. This is official Porygon playmat. You can use as a mouse pad. What? Hold on, wait. You can't just slide- wait, hold on. You can't just slide that past me. There is? That's awesome. I gotta look at shit. I don't look at, like... Dog, I don't even watch movies. I gotta take a second to, like, see what's available on the internet someday. Let me just, like... I gotta figure out what kind of shadow would be good here. Okay, what if I, like, round this out and leave it like that there? And then... No. Oh, you put it in general? Oh, thank you. Let me see. Oh my god! That thing looks awesome! Holy shit! Sorry. Oh my god, that's so cool! Oh my god, that's adorable. I'm sorry. Oh, I love that. That's absolutely wonderful. That's so cool. Oh, shit. I think my headset just fucking died. Hold on. My mom gave me a new headset for my birthday. Let's take a moment to thank that beautiful woman, because if not for her, I would still be using my, whatchamacallit. The headset that I've been using this whole time that I can only hear out of the, left side. There we go. Okay, I plugged it in, so we should be working now. Okay, I gotta, like, bring this down, because technically speaking, the bottom of the nose isn't all the way up there. That's the top bridge part. So if I... cut it around here. Still too high up. What if I... This is gonna be the weirdest little trapezoid ever. Please bear with me. I haven't shaded his nose from this angle, so you know what? I might actually just deadass just keep it simple. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna keep it simple. Thank you, YUH Spade. Thank you, thank you. Yes, no, oh my god, I love my mother. She's a doll. Her birthday was I don't remember when. Last week, I think? It was at some point last week. Sorry, my sleeping schedule is so backwards. It was at some point last week, and she came over, to visit me a couple of weeks ago for my birthday, and when she came over to visit, my mother has this little habit where, like, she, like, picks at, Hi, Inferno. She gets really anxious, and she'll pick at her nails, and she'll bite them, right? She'll pick at her hair, she'll pick at her nails, and she'll bite her nails. And when her, like, anxiety was really, really bad, it's gotten better now, but when it was really bad, she would, thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Ugh. But she would, like, bite her nails, and when her anxiety got really bad, she would, like, bite them, like, a lot, right? And she would, like, hurt her nail bed and stuff, and she would have, like, little, like, nicks and stuff from biting it, and I was like, okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna get you for your birthday. And I go take her, she hasn't had this done in a while, like, in years. Hi! But she hadn't gotten her nails done in a while, and I was like, I'm going to get her nails done so that way she can't bite them, she can't hurt them, and my mom always does her nails herself at the house, but it's just with, like, nail polish. And I was like, she likes having her nails done, so she'll feel pretty. She'll have her nice, ow, hand. Hi, Chris. And she'll also get to, you know, she gets to, like, not hurt her nails, right? So that was my birthday gift to her. And in return, she gets me the heads that I've been needing for, like, the better half of a year, I'm not gonna lie. It hasn't been working for I don't even know how long. My other headset just went kaput. But I'm the kind of person where if one of them works, it still works. What's up, Yuki? Oh, what do you think of Pokemon that have multiple forms, like Lycanroc? Honestly, I really like it. I like it when, like, they get more creative because it's just... They're creatures, right? They're creatures. And one of the cool things about, like, animals and shit is, you know, evolution and stuff, right? The way that they, like, evolve to live in certain places. So I fucking love it. I absolutely adore it. When... Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Abs. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. My birthday was... 2-3 weeks ago. Ah! 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 So... Hi, Chris. So, I was gone for a minute because I was, like, celebrating my birthday, and my family came over to visit me, and I felt very loved, and, yeah. Thank you, Abs, thank you. But, I've been working on my book. I've been working on, well, I got the manga done before my birthday, but I've been working on the novel part of it. For a fucking minute, I'm not gonna lie. Commissions and a whole bunch of stuff, but I've been having a fun time. Busy but fun. Busy but fun. I love it. Living life as well as I possibly can. There we go. A favorite Lycanroc? Well, I have to see, because hold on. Lycanroc, I don't know the names of them, so give me a moment. Bear with me, bear with me. Let me see. Let me look at them. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I do really like the midday one, just because Looks so fluffy. The Midnight one is cool. It's very iconic, right? With like the red body. It's just it's very iconic. Like when I think of Lycanroc, that's the one I think of. But honestly, dog, Midday just looks like puppy. And I mean, if it's from Rockruff is literally a puppy. He's literally a puppy. So like, where can you go wrong? I think that's my favorite out of those. Let's see. Okay, so that's the hand shadow. Let me make it a little thicker here so that it's more consistent. There we go. And then that's the hair on the other side. Okay, now, separate layer. Let me just go here. Yep. Just kind of encompass this whole area. Actually, pause. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm working. Oh, if you like puppies, I'm gonna say frou-frou. I love frou-frou. So cute. I love it. I truly do. There you go, let's do this. And then let me blur it a little bit. Okay, and then up here, let me fix it again. Well, that's fine, but this isn't. There. That's also fine. I don't mind the bounce light coming off of that. Let's make it a little darker over here. Actually, it's coming from the light source, so we don't have to make it much darker. Okay. Here, because of the skin, I'm going to remove some, just a little bit, because, you know, bounce light and shit. Yay! Bounce light! Woo! Fun! Whoop whoop! But no, yeah. I want reaction streams again. Don't worry, I'll get there. I'm back for a little bit. I've just been working. My apologies for being gone so long. I know I probably need a break, but I'm having a lot of fun working on everything, and it's just really, it's been fun for me. It's been very fun for me. A little stressful sometimes, but fun. A little bit stressful, but fun. I'm just excited because you know when you have something like in your head and it's there, like it's really like it's in there, right? And you just really want to do it. You just haven't gotten the chance to get it out yet. I'm having that. I'm having that. Okay, underneath here. Just gonna do a little bit of bounce light where this is. Then bounce light a little bit here. Maybe a little more solid. Okay. Now we got that. Ah, dang nabbit. It caught me. There we go. It's okay. I don't have shading there, so I think I'm good. Make it smaller. I don't want to cover anything. There we go. Okay, so now with that, now let me do that, do this. Let's just lower this the teeniest smidgen, because I want there to be like color variety, you know? Now I'm thinking, oh my god, yeah, honestly, those Minecraft horror mods. Oh, do you use Webtoon? No, I had it up on Tappa, but I had to take it down because I was having a whole issue with like the physical copy of the book, and I'm not going to take down I don't want them to take down the physical copy of the book because the physical copy has extra stuff in it that, you know, honestly has no business being in the like, in the tapas version, right? It has extra stuff, and it has extra stuff because they're, like, little posters, and I wanted people to, like, take them out and be able to, like, put it on their wall, you know, shit like that. But, it is... Hold on, let me... This is the only place where it is right now. I only have it on Amazon for now. That's the only place. I need to... Shoot. I cannot press that. There we go. There you go. But, whatchamacallit, I'm so frustrated about that, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice, that I'm a little frustrated about that, but, I really wanted it to, like, you know, I didn't want there to be complications, but I've never done this before, so there are going to be complications just in general, because that's life, right? Just kinda sucks a little bit. Sucks the tiniest bit. But what can you do? What can you do? Oh, right, yes! Oh my god. Okay. Alright, Lacey. Hey, Benny, do you know there's a plush for each proof form? Yes! Oh my god, I've seen them, and... Oh god, I don't know if y'all have seen it. I saw it on, I have an Android, and when I swipe to the side, I see, like, the news and shit, right? And, well, I see my news. I like to call it my news, because I don't get any actual news. I mostly just get, like... fast food collaborations or just new shit that dropped, right? And, it's, whatchamacallit, I saw these cute little Ditto plushies of, like, every single, I don't know if it's new, but I saw this article about these cute little Ditto plushies, and they're adorable. How does one publish the stuff on Amazon? It's just, like, you just have an Amazon account, and then, like, you do the little, like, setup stuff for it. It's not too bad. It's not too complicated, which is why I wanted to do it there. Because I did want physical copies of the book. But, shoot, it's been a trip. It's been fun, but goodness, it's been a trip. Again, very fun, though. I've been having a blast doing all of this, honestly. It's been very fun for me. There we go. And... there. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's turn this off. Turn this off for a second. Ah, goodness. There. There we go. Okay, alright. Now we're in business again. Can I use Walmart? I have no idea how to do that. If I did, I probably would. I mean, the reason that I'm using Amazon is because one IRL, one fiction. The book is historical fiction. The whole story it's historical fiction, but because that's all I like. But oh, I hear a knock. Yes. Hello. Oh, bet. Oh, mojo? Okay, so... oil? Oil. Cilantro. Or parsley. And then, like, lime juice. You gotta let it sit. Alright, wait. Put a little bit of... It's supposed to have garlic, but garlic powder will work fine for the flavor, because you're just making a snack. Huh?
Lemon juice work?
Yeah, lemon juice would work.
Dill work?
Huh?
Will dill work?
No, but, hold on, the hubby's asking me, questions, about, a dipping sauce. Okay, bay leaves might work. you just really gotta crunch it up. Crunch it up a lot. The whole point is to like let it sit so that it can get the flavor. That's all. Good luck, honey. I love you. Anyway, cries and porno credit card. Yeah, no. Honestly, yeah, I felt that. That's why I wanted to have the story itself on tapas. But obviously, it doesn't want to work. It's fine. I'm a little upset about it, but it's okay. That's life, I suppose. Talk to Walmart, ask them how. Oh, right, but what I was saying was that the reason that I'm using, Amazon is because they print and ship the book for you, and I, you know, I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, so I'd rather just let them do it. I'd rather just let them do it because I have no fucking idea what I'm doing in that respect, so. I'd rather, let the professionals handle that. Okay, let's see. Select. Okay. Verse. And let's just cut this out. Anything here? There we go. I want to buy it in store. I have no idea how to do that. I think that your book has to be a certain amount of popular to do that. I genuinely have no fucking idea how to get shit, like, on shelves. I have no fucking idea how. Which is why, again, I went to Amazon, because Amazon does the, like, the printing and shit for you. If I knew how, I guess I would, but no one knows the book anyway, so, like, it wouldn't really... I feel like it needs to be a certain amount of popular, because why would they put an item on their shelves, like, if it's not gonna sell? You know what I mean? How to sell on Walmart Marketplace? Oh dear. Huh. I mean, I don't know. Do I need, like, would I need, like, physical copies of the book? Because I don't... That's another reason, too. I don't have the money to afford a whole bunch of copies of my own book, and then, like, the shipping and everything. Yeah. I have no idea how to do that. I just put it on Amazon and called it a day, dog. Why not pay someone? I don't have any money for that. I'm broke, man. I always have been. It's a running gag at this point. Listen. If I could make this book free, I fucking would. But I really want physical copies, and unfortunately, everything in this world has to be paid for. So I don't have much of a choice there. As annoyed as that makes me. Me. Or ask a friend? I don't... This is gonna sound fucking terrible. I don't have, like, friends like that. And also, even if I did, like, I don't like asking people for stuff like that. I just... my local Walmart shops. I feel like it would need to be a certain amount of popular for that to happen, Chris. And I don't know too much about marketing to make it popular at all. Be my guest, I guess. Honestly, I don't really care about making money. I just want people to read what I wrote. That's all. But, yeah, no. I think it needs to be a certain amount of popular for that to happen. And I don't know how to... I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. If I ever learn, I will, I suppose. But it's, not something that I know. Let's see here. I need to fill that in. There we go. No, there you go. Yes. It looks so weird when I... Oh, thank you, Sergio. Thank you. Sergio said he ordered a few and he'll send me one. Oh, goodness. Do you guys know my two new hussies? Oh, goodness. I love historical fiction. Yeah, it's about our main character right here. His name is Ida. His name is Ida, and I need to not spoil something. Hold on. His mother was a witch, and okay. And here's what I'm doing. It bothers me. It doesn't bother me. Like, have your fun. But whenever people, like, think of witchcraft or just things like that or witches and stuff, it always ends up becoming, like, magic, Harry Potter style. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing that. I'm taking, and I'm saying this with irony, I'm taking a realistic approach to this. Because that's what I want to do. It's always, oh, magic this, magic that, chosen one. I'm not doing any of that. There are going to be supernatural things, but it's not going to be, like, it's not going to be that kind of stuff. It's not going to be that kind of stuff. Let's see here. Fill that in. And remove this, and this, and this. There we go. A little highlight. Bunny, look at the... Okay. Let me see. Oh my. Oh! Chris, you get very creative with that stuff. Oh, yes, abs. Search up. Yes. But no, yeah, if I figure out how to do that, Chris, I'll let you know. Goodness me. If only. I would be so fucking happy if that many people got around to reading, like, my story. That'd be awesome. That's what I'm hoping will happen at some point. I can only hope. Because y'all better believe it's just, like, a fucking big, well, I'm not gonna say. Search up. He's so fine shit for real. But case in point, his mother is, well, his mother was a witch, and he didn't really know that, and he still isn't fully entirely sure of what's going on at the start. He only actually learns about anything supernatural, per se, because he can see people who aren't alive, and he has a best friend. He has a little friend, that he's been friends with this boy since they were the same age, rather, since Ida was the same age as Oliver when he died, right? But, oh, his name is Oliver. And, you know, it's just shit. I have so many fucking plans for this. I really want to tell everyone everything happening in my head, but I can't. I can't, because if I do, it's going to ruin the magic. Oh, goodness. That's blue. What's that? I'm gonna take one of my library, who knows, for the shot. I mean, maybe. Shit. Listen, I'm not gonna stop you, Doug. I mean, I physically can't stop you, but you know what I mean. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to pace myself while writing, because I want it to be as best of a product as I can make it. And I have never written a story before. I've never been that kind of person. That was my whole tangent earlier. Like, I've never been the writing kind of person. So, my vocabulary isn't small, but it's not massive, you know. I've been flipping back and forth through a thesaurus, trying to get the correct word that I know what it is in my head, but I can't remember, like, while I'm writing, and just stuff like that. But I'd be working. I've been working. That's been my my recent times, yes. But there's a lot. Oh my goodness, there's so much I want to say, but I can't. I want to say so badly. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No. I have self-control. I have self-control bullshit, but you know. Ugh, golly. But I'm so excited about it. I really am. There's just a lot that I'm doing, story-wise, and it's very personal to me. Yeah. Okay, so compared to your usual art works, how much more difficult is it to do one panel like this one? Like this? Well, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this just takes significantly more time, because I'm a perfectionist in this regard, or a purist, I guess, whatever you want to call it, but in this instance, it's a lot of me sitting there and really just wanting to, make it look as good as possible. I want to make it look as good as possible, right? Naturally. I feel like that's like a given, right? So it takes a lot longer because each little panel, I made a lot of sure that each panel was like very... Let me see, hold on. I'm going to pull up one of my panels. Just one. No, not that one. No. You know what? I'll pull up this is the first panel that I did. Because I didn't do them in order, because I didn't want to overwhelm myself, and I wanted to limit myself to 16 pages. This is the one that I... Let me open it. This is the first one that I finished just in general. Now, this one isn't anything too complicated, like, at all, right? But I was in here when I started making sure that each line connected, that nothing was overlapping, drawing, like, doing a lot of the background, like, little, like, details and shit back here myself. I didn't know how to do the lighting. This was, like, the first one, right? That was the first one that I did. And then, if I sit here and I compare it to... I don't remember what number I did this one as. It's page 14, but... This one, right? Each panel, I just, like... I had to do a lot of stuff that I also just wasn't used to. I'm not used to drawing, like, buildings and shit, ironically enough, because when I was younger, I wanted to be an architect, but, I'm not used to drawing interiors or buildings or anything. I had to figure out the lighting. This kind of dress, as much as I love fabric, I'm not used to drawing dresses with a lot of details and shit like that. Hands at the angle that I drew hands. It's just a lot of stuff that I just wasn't used to. Do I hear a knock? The answer is yes. He has brought them here. He has brought a sacrifice. Yeah? What is it? Is it good? You monster, you forgot to put salt on it.
I put some salt.
Hmm?
I put some salt in there.
Oh, that's an option.
Yeah. So go ahead. Scoop it up. Okay. No.
What?
Spoon.
Oh, use a spoon. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. He wanted me to,
Bring this one right there. Okay, and yours too.
Mine is the only one that matters. I'm testing here. Let's see here. Your hand slipped a little bit on the lime juice. Or lemon juice, but it's not bad.
That's good.
It was good for a first attempt. Yes, very. Good job. Well done. High five. Hi, Chris.
Salt.
Hmm?
Pepper. Salt, pepper. Goat butter. Dill, special.
Mm-hmm.
And lemon juice.
Mm-hmm. They're good. Thank you. You did a good job. Well done. I'm proud. You tried pretty good. Pretty damn good. But, what was I saying? Oh, yes. The, goodness, that was... Ooh. I gotta drink something. No, you're fine, you're fine. I was phased. My wrath was just being held back because he gave me food. He fed me. Therefore, like, you know, when you're fed, you're significantly more happy. Well, plan B worked. Shit. Where was I? Oh, right. My favorite panel. Hold on. I don't want any, interestingness to happen. Give me a moment. I'm gonna show you my favorite part of, one of these panels here. There's just a lot of stuff that I wasn't used to doing. And this was one of them. This is one panel in like, a page, right? Drawing backgrounds and shit, not my forte, like, at all, right? I fully acknowledge that, I fully admit it, but I wasn't going to sit there and half-ass it, and I didn't want to half-ass the perspective, and I didn't want it to look weird, so I did my best. And because of this, it takes significantly longer. Sergio, it takes... I can finish an illustration in a day. I can't finish a page in a day, and when I first started doing this, I was really mad that I couldn't finish one page in a day. Because I was like, oh, but I can draw fast. I can get full illustrations done quickly. Why can't I do this fast, right? It's just... Why do you keep seeing Sergio messages? Oh, no. I'm still responding to the last thing he said. I'm still responding to the last thing he said, shit. But it's just, it's harder. It's harder. Also because I'm just not used to doing, I'm not used to doing anime. I don't know if y'all have seen, I don't know if y'all know, you know? Y'all can look at my model for a second. I'm more used to semi-realism, if anything. Anime, throws me off. Like a lot. And I'm not used to doing that, so that, you know, it adds to the trouble, if anything. And then, you know. It's a process, but it's a fun one. It is a fun one, I must admit. I have fun. I have a good time. Oops, wrong button. It just takes a whole lot longer than illustrations do, but it's worth it to me. Hi, Snap. No, I haven't. Thank you, sweetheart. You have a distinct art style, but it's very good. Do I don't know. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff, but then again, this is coming from the same person who genuinely didn't believe she had an accent while speaking Spanish, so, you know, I could be a little wrong. Let's see. Oh! I love this model. Much silly. But I've had, Snap was like, while she's here, Snap has been like a massive support. She's been like proofreading my chapters and helping me and giving me her opinion on it, and she's been a love, like she's always been. I love her, my precious daughter. You most definitely have an accent. I didn't think I did for like a good long minute there. I genuinely was convinced that I didn't. But golly, I just that's life. Life be lifin'. Life be lifin'. But case in point, I just, you know. Does she have an accent? I don't hear it. Yeah, I do. I admit that I do. Well, technically, I know everybody technically has an accent. You're always gonna have the accent of wherever the fuck you're from, right? But, like, speaking Spanish and shit, I didn't know until I was trying to teach my husband a little bit of Spanish, because he asked me to, and I had to stop trying to teach him, and I got frustrated because I realized that, dog, Cubans don't pronounce S's or D's, or we don't pronounce a lot of random shit, right? We don't pronounce a lot of random shit. English, yes. English. We don't pronounce a lot of pieces of the equation, is what I've noticed. And that, you know, is not good for trying to teach somebody the language, I've learned, but no J's. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't say a lot of... I didn't realize that either until he pointed it out. And we like skip over stuff like that because we're like, I guess we're very get our point across, right? And if you can understand me, then that's good enough. But because of that, like, I really tried. I tried super fucking hard to teach him some Spanish, and I fucking couldn't, because I couldn't, just off of the fact that, like, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I didn't realize that was a thing until after the fact. But case in point, I don't pay attention to distinction stuff. So no, I didn't realize that I had an accent. You think I'm going to realize if I have a distinguishable art style? Because the answer to that is no. I feel like I don't know. It makes it harder to learn. Trying to teach someone, they try and mimic an accent. It makes it harder to learn. Yeah, it does. It does make it significantly harder to learn. I don't pay attention to distinction shit a lot of the time, which, honestly, I probably should. It always trips me out when I'm working on this, because from a distance it looks one way, and then when I get closer, you realize, oh, that's not how it looks. It's a lot smaller. I have to... Oh, goodness. Thank you, though, Sergio, for telling me I have a distinct art style. Thank you. I feel very appreciated. Ooh, let me see. What you up to, Chris? What you up to? Let's find out. Pardon me. That is... You are very good at getting, like, results from that, Chris. You're very good at getting results from that. Shit. You're like the connoisseur for that. Okay, let me very gently. Just want to build up a little bit of a gradient there so it's not as jarring in comparison to everything else. There we go. Okay, now that I have that, I can move on to the body, the shirt. Actually, do I do the... Let me do the environment first. Drink some agua. I have Coke. Now I don't have Coke anymore. I had Coca-Cola. That is what I had. Though my stomach has been bubbling, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should drink some, water. I will after the stream. I will. But yeah, no, it's been... It's a lot harder to do this than I initially thought it would be. Yo, anyone wanna give me... Oh my god. I forgot that that existed. Well, you already know my, stance on that. If you're using it to have fun, have at it. Though, my opinion doesn't matter. Do what you're gonna do. Let's see. I want a little bit of shadow, but not a lot, just because it is on the top. But also, it's just, it's different. It truly is different. Because every time that I, like, when I'm shading something, it always ends up looking different from what it does while I'm doing it. Just because of I'm using the little dots. It makes everything dots, right? It makes everything dots. And when everything becomes dots, it's a little harder to keep track of, per se. But I still enjoy it, and it's very fun for me, and I like it. I enjoy it because it is fun. I enjoy it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. But it's just a lot of small details that I need to stop myself a lot of the time, because I'll be sitting there making it like an illustration when I know that it's not good for me to do that, because then if it's just not good for me to do that, dog. It's not. Ah. Well, shit. As long as you're having fun. But no, yeah, this is fun. It's fun. It's hard. It's frustrating. It's a lot of stuff, but it's very fun. I like it. I'm enjoying it. And to me, it's worth it because, shit, I can't express to y'all enough how much I desperately need to get the idea in my head out of my head. And this is the only way I can do that. Which is why I've been writing a novel. I don't know when I got here. It just kind of happened one day. I just kind of woke up and my brain said, well, it didn't wake up. I actually couldn't sleep. That was the problem. But I woke up and it was like, hey, guess what? Guess what, Spade? And I was like, huh, what? And it was like, you have an idea now. And I was like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Very fun, wonderful times. Oh, whoops. Ah! Save. Let me wait. There we go, saved. Awesome. Cool beans, cool beans. Do a little shading over here. And, oh, I was gonna remove it from the hair. Technically, I don't need to remove it from the hair, but I'm gonna remove it just from the edge of the hair. Yes, 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 yes. This is fine. Yes. Whoops, that is not the blur tool. Okay, I had it at 700. Oh, I don't have another monitor. I just have my drawing tablet, and, like, my screen, but, like, my normal monitor. But I can't have them both open at once because I only have one HDMI port in my computer. And I got an HDMI splitter, but it just randomly stopped working and I don't know how to fix it. But, yeah. Look at it again then. Bet, let me see. Wipe out. Ooh, okay, I see it. I see it. That's so cool. Oh, thank you, Snap. Thank you. Ah, goodness. Having a good, fun time. But, in the one-shot, Snap, or Cupid, I suppose, is what y'all know her as. Snap is my nickname. Hehehe. She helped me, like, figure out how to storyboard it, I guess, if that's what you call it. She helped me, actually sit down and do it. She helped me as well, actually, with a little bit of the shading. She helped me shade the pages when I was, like, fucking out of it, dog. I was out! I'll tell you what, I was gone. But, she helped me out a lot. And she's also, again, like I said, actively helping me read the, she's proofreading my stuff. It's very nice to have, support like that for something like this. It's very, very nice. Okay. Well, that's coming from there, and there is light streaming in from there, but there should be a little bit of shadow right here. Not that much. There we go. I'm being very sparing with this. But I think it will be worth it in the end. Darken it there, and then lighten it up here. And let me do a little bit of lightening up right here. Much fun. Fun times. I have been having a ball with this, to be entirely honest. Could be a random game show. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? I guess. Shit. That's like the only one that came to mind. I don't watch a lot of TV. I tried. The attempt was there. Okay. And let's... boom. There we go. And here like this. Yes. And like this. Just a little bit. Enough. Enough for some depth. There we go. But a lot of stuff gets lost when I turn it into the, I forget what it's called, halftone. Yes. When I turn it into the halftone, it loses a lot of, like, the initial, I guess, I'm gonna say flavor. It loses a lot of the initial flavor. But, honestly, I still do it this way, because I just think it's nice. Sábado Gigante, yeah! Yes! Oh my god, I forgot about that. What was it? Sábado Gigante con el God de la Flaca. Is that what that was called? I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Oh my goodness, that unlocked so many memories. Holy shit. My goodness, let me lightly shade the top there. Okay. Zoom in. Tiniest bit just to see. Okay. Yeah, I missed that show. Yeah, I forgot about that, honestly. My mother and my sister, and sometimes me, but I wasn't really a TV person when I was younger. I'm still not, but when I was younger it was kind of the same, though I would still occasionally sit down because they would just watch it in the living room. My mother and Univision may as well have been married. Like, be so for real, come on. They may as well have been married. Yeah. Univision and... What was it? Univision and Telemundo. Ah! See, I'm remembering, I'm unlocking it. Univision and Telemundo. Telemundo mostly though, only like for movies and stuff. But it was that, it was Sábado Gigante, it was... What else did she like? She watched a lot of novelas, like a lot of Spanish soap operas. But one of her favorites was, La que no podía man. And that's the only reason that I know that other song, like, by heart. It's because of that. And it's just, it's memories, I'll tell you that much. It's memories. It's memories. Oh, yes? What you got for me? Ooh, okay, I see it. Oh, American Ninja Warrior. I think I've seen clips of those, actually. Very smarter than a 5th grader. Those are really clean results. That's cool. I like that, you know, that technology's getting there, dog. I don't like what people are doing with it, but I do like that technology is at that point. I think it's really cool. Let's lighten this up, like, a decent amount. I'm not trying to make it too dark in here. Let's see here. If I remove this, it doesn't do too much, and this as well doesn't do too much, but I need to lighten this. There we go. Now I can see the shading on the face again. That's exactly what I wanted. Awesome, cool beans. Okay. This right here. I need to make it the tiniest little bit more extreme. Let me... Boop. There we go. Actually. Yeah, no, I like that bottom part. Alright. Yeah. Good times. But case in point, this was my update to y'all that I'm alive and I'm well and I'm happy and I'm working really hard to try and make something really good. I want to make something that I can be proud of and that you guys will like and that other people will also like. And you know, I want to make some happier media. I want to make some happier media. Granted, it doesn't mean that bad things just aren't going to happen in the story. They will, because that's life, but I don't want a whole bunch of just bad shit to happen just because it can happen. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. Just remember to take care of yourself. I'm taking care of myself as best as I normally do. As best as I normally do. But no, yeah. I'm just living, I suppose. Just living life. It's been good. It's been good. I admit it has been good. Okay, let's make that darker. Actually, let's make that lighter. Make this darker here. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and not that. This, and 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 this, yes. Boom. Let's make it darker. Heck yeah. Depth, dimension, ooh la la. No buckets of M&Ms or packets of Reese's. Actually, I've been eating a significantly... I've been eating significantly less sugar recently. Just because I've been really focused on trying to do all of this, rather. I'm having a time, I admit. Oh. Hi, Chris. Hello. Burp. Hi, Inferno. Now you gotta stay. I'm sorry, Chris. I do have to go. Solely off of the fact that I have commissions that I need to get done, man. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I feel bad because I know I haven't been streaming, and I do apologize for that. I've been working really hard. I've been working really hard. It's been really interesting for me. It's been very, very interesting for me. Ah! Sorry, I had a little heart attack for a second. She gets a lot to do. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. But I did try to, like, be here. I wanted to be here, like, for an hour 30. I decided to stay for, like, an hour 50 instead. I felt like that would be better. Thank you so much. My goodness. Goodness knows I do have my struggle with saving. There we go. I feel like if I remove it from the character and just add it to the background, it might actually be better. Let me go ahead and do that, actually. I'll do that and then I'll go. Let's see here. But no, yeah. I'm over here working. I'm gonna be streaming more once I get the first book out. And I really would love if y'all were, like, able to read it when it's out, or if y'all, Dog, I just want to be able to talk about it on stream. I really do. I want to be able to just chit-chat with y'all about it, because I can't describe to y'all, like, how excited I am about this. I'm excited, and I'm working really hard trying to make a product that I feel is worthy of, you know, just of being. Well, everything is worthy of being, but you know what I mean. Y'all get me. Y'all are smart. Y'all are smart people. Come on. My god. Hey! Oh my... Red. Close enough! Okay, and let's just invert and delete everything on the inside. Now, when I turn this back on, I can have the shading match everything else much, much better. Yes! The gasp, do comms on stream? Okay, I might, but I need to ask first. And, it doesn't always take this person a long time to get back to me, but I do still gotta give them time to get back to me. If they say yes, I might just go ahead and do the comm on stream. I've been struggling a lot with a certain part of this, commission, because I'm doing a model. I'm struggling with one part of it, and it's a nightmare. I feel like y'all would like to watch that. I feel like y'all might like to watch that, but I'll ask, Chris. I will ask for you. Yes, I'll ask and see if they would mind, because you know it's not my model to share, like, at all. I ain't trying to do all that. Oh, okay. I'll take a last gander. Aye, Carly, where did that come from? That's funny. Oh my goodness. Golly. I hope y'all are having good times and good days. Yes. I'm going to send y'all preferably to someone who's also doing art. Let's see here. Someone who is also doing art. Something that I feel like y'all would look at, or maybe, actually, y'all aren't too much art people. I'm drawing, and y'all are here because we're homies, but I feel like y'all would enjoy a game more. So how about y'all... What do y'all think? Do I have to stay for the raid? No, you never... Listen, you ain't forced to do nothing. You can go ahead if you want to go. But, you know what? Fuck it, let's just raid a random person. I don't think I've ever seen this person. I feel like I've heard their name, though. So, fuck it, we ball! they're having a debut celebration too. Go say hi for me. You already know what time it is. Hope you have a beautiful, wonderful morning, noon, or night. Whatever it be for you. If it's morning, hope you have a wonderful day. If it's night, hope you have a wonderful sleep. Would you eating your favorite food or doing your favorite activity? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. And, thank you for joining me. And, yeah. Bye, y'all. Au revoir. I'll be around again, I promise. Bye. Bye. I'll see y'all soon.